Mr. Fitness, baby! Boom!
Mr. Fitness 2.0, yeah! United States Navy! Boom! Tip of the day, Friday Q&A. Alright. What's up, dudes? Yes, it's Saturday. We're doing the Friday Q&A on Saturday because I had a really busy week of work. I was like on board the ship like 60 plus hours this week doing stuff. And so I barely even had time to do anything at all. Barely even had time to get to the gym, So yeah, we're doing a Friday Q&A on Saturday. So just a little update there. Myself, I actually took a little deload of training this week because I knew it was going to be a busy week. And so I only got in like a couple of light gym sessions this week myself. But my body needed it. If you haven't seen my video on the importance of the deload, I will link that below as well. Anyway, so here we go. Friday Q&A. Training question from Tommy in Florida. What do you feel is the best exercise for shoulder development overall? Well, Tommy, I can tell you that my shoulders suck. I guess it's just a genetic thing. Maybe I have narrow clavicles or whatever, but I've never had really broad shoulders. My chest and my arms have always like overshadowed my shoulders pretty much. But so with that in mind, maybe you suffer from kind of the same thing. But the best thing that I feel personally for shoulder development, number one, just a seated dumbbell press. Seated dumbbell press, very good form, good explosiveness, all the way up at the top, bang. Nice deep stretch at the bottom and all the way up, boom. Seated dumbbell press and the barbell overhead press is something I've recently tried to start incorporating. As long as you don't have any pre-existing shoulder issues, the standing barbell overhead press. And if you're not sure how to perform it, look up on YouTube. There's some good videos out there on it. Jason Blaha has a good example of it. Matt Ogus has a good example of it. There's good examples of that on YouTube. So yeah, barbell overhead press standing version is great for overall shoulder development and just that broad look that I so desperately need myself because my fucking shoulders suck. Earmuffs, kids. All right, here we go. Next question. Nutrition question. Carb cycling. It's from Bill in Hawaii. Mukalaka Haika, Hawaii. Bill says, carb cycling, is it necessary? What is your opinion on carbohydrate cycling? Carbohydrate cycling, those of you that may not be aware, involves basically you're taking in you're cycling your carbohydrate intake. You might do a period, maybe 2 or 3 days of low carbohydrate, and then you'll spike it with 1 to 2 days of a higher carbohydrate intake. And it's a tool for fat loss. Ultimately, at the end of the day, as long as you're creating that caloric deficit consistently, you will lose body fat. But carbohydrate cycling in particular can be useful when you're already really lean and your body's already fighting against you. Like for men, maybe you're already down to 10% or less body fat, and you're really trying to lean up for temporary reasons, for maybe like a wedding or a photo shoot or something like that. So carbohydrate cycling, in my opinion, can be very effective. It's actually what I used my first bodybuilding show. I used a version of that from Tom Menudo, who's a very good, very reliable source in the health and fitness world for natural bodybuilding. But yeah, I did something like a 3-day low carbohydrate, 1 day spike the carbohydrate, and what it does basically is it helps keep your hormones from working against you too much. It gives you a psychological break. That you get that one high carbohydrate day every 4 days, and it really boosts your training energy, your mental energy, and it keeps your body's hormones from working against you too much if you're doing a prolonged diet. So carbohydrate cycling is great. I think it's a great tool, but is it necessary for most people? No. For most people, I think you just need a straight calorie deficit of maybe 20% and be consistent with it in a training program, and you'll be fine. But carbohydrate cycling is a good strategy, definitely, if you want to try something different. Just make sure you're implementing it properly. So that's the carb cycling. Fun fact from WTF, funfact.com this week. All right, check this out. It is safe to eat the stickers on the fruit. The little stickers that come on the fruit when you buy it from the store. It is safe to eat those, because I can tell you I've done it a couple times, just munching on an apple or something and not even paying attention, eat the sticker. The glue used to put on the stickers is actually food grade, so you don't worry about it if you're munching on some fruit and you actually accidentally consume the sticker. Not a big deal, right? Alright, so that's it from WTFFunFact.com. This has been Friday Q&A. Boom! On Saturday, I was busy as hell this week. From Mr. Fitness 2.0, United States Navy. Comment, like, share, subscribe. 6-minute abs. You can eat the stickers on the fruit. Oh yeah, carb cycling. Is it necessary? Maybe if you want to try it, go right ahead. And training, get them overhead presses, baby, for them big broad shoulders. Boom! Mr. Fitness 2.0 Q&A. Bye.